morning everybody and welcome back to the vlog. Me and my brother we are in Florida at the resort. We're getting ready to go out and do a little bit of fishing. It is pretty early still, sun's just peeking up a little bit. I'm going to use one of these dark colored Senkos. Jig's GoPro actually got me these, so thank you again, man. I actually caught a couple bass on them yesterday, but we're going to head out again this morning because it was a little bit slow yesterday, and right in the middle of the day. So we're just going to kind of go out there, take some casts, and wish us luck. Kid's like, stay on the sidewalk, I don't want to step on a snake. And then he steps over here. Where'd he go, dude? Oh crap.
Yeah, there was a snake.
And anyways, he looks down, he's like, dude, I just stepped on a snake. We took 2 steps. I don't know where it went, but it was a black snake slithering through the grass.
There's a duck.
Well, go figure. This little junk camera died. He got his first fish over the last 2 days. Just a little guy. But it's just really slow fishing in here. That guy's been out here for a while and he hasn't really caught anything either. One little dinker. So, whatever. Oh no! Well, we did that little bit of fishing this morning, and it wasn't great. We honestly we got a couple hits, like a couple small hits. I actually almost got one up out of the water. My brother did get one up out of the water. It was just a smaller 10-inch bass maybe, but there's just not a lot of anything too big in that pond. It just seems like there's just not a lot of action. We asked a couple of guys that have been fishing around it for the last few days pretty heavily, and they're still out there now. They've been out there for hours, and they're like, yeah, just real small stuff. Yeah, so who knows, might not do a whole lot of fishing more in that lake, this pond, much this week, but I'm sure we're gonna try some new stuff. There's some carp in there and some bluegill and stuff like that, so we might just kind of mess around with that and just play around with it and see what we can actually get, because didn't seem like we were catching too much of the bass, so who knows. Right now I think I'm gonna make some breakfast and then get on with the day a little bit. Well, me and little bro are getting re-geared to try out a different style of fishing in this lake here. He's got his drawer, not with clothes, fishing gear. And I'm gonna get this rod put together. This is my smaller rod that I use for pan fishing, stuff like that. Got the bobber on there and stuff. I'm gonna put a size 8 hook on there and try some bluegill fishing. Well, since the bass fishing didn't go so well this morning, we are going to go buy some cheap white bread and see if we can get it to catch some bluegill or carp or something. So we're just gonna go pick some up at the little store here that's on the resort and then go from there. We're off. Well, my brother and I, we came back from the fishing thing. We tried to fish with dough balls instead of trying to bass fish, just to see if we can catch at least maybe some small fish. Maybe some small carp or bluegill or anything, because there's some small, just common carp in there and stuff like that. We caught absolutely squat. I caught like 2 little bluegill and then lost like 5, and then he caught a few, and then that was about it. So we just kind of said call it quits, because I went out there for, let's see, I think I was out there for like 45 minutes to an hour. And I had the camera rolling, and then I was just thinking, man, this camera, it has a terrible battery life, because my good camcorder, the one that I normally use, I'm using my phone right now. I didn't bring the charger for this trip, and I had been planning on this trip for a long time, and I freaking did not grab the charger, of all things, my camcorder charger for the trip. So that didn't work out, and so I was trying to use my sister's camera, and that thing just has a battery life of like 20 minutes. And so it's just kind of like, you either gotta have 20 minutes of constant action, or you know, you're just not gonna get any video, and so it's pretty much useless. I'm like, as soon as I hook onto the first one and bring it up out of the water, I said, no, this freaking camera's gonna die. Hooked onto one, finally got one out of the water. These fish are like a pain in the butt to catch. Got her up out of the water, got it in my hand, I turned around and the camera shut off, and I'm like, oh my gosh, knew that was gonna happen. The first, go figure, it's the first one to bring up out of the water, the camera's gonna die. I might actually just kind of end the video here for the day, because it's just not going very well. The fishing here is just really not good. Call it quits until we can find salt water, which is could be a few days, I don't know. If you liked the video, like the video. If you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. And if you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care and have an amazing day. I'll catch you later.